that Celeste is the one that did it. There's way too many inconsistencies with her story. She said that she passed out, you know, after she got hit with the hammer, but then she also talked about how she, like, pleaded for her life and made the person go away. And then she knew about the second murder before we told her about it. And it's just, I mean, there's too much there. So I think Celeste is probably the culprit, but I cannot figure out how she moved Hifumi's body within the little time she had. I mean, it's possible that I just don't have all the information and that she just told Hina that the body was disappeared and had Hina come get us. Because I do remember Hina was the one that came get us, not Celeste, which would give Celeste time to move the body in theory. But even then, Celeste would have a hard time moving his body, and so there's something I don't know, and you can't use the dolly to do that. So I don't fully get it. There's some other aspect of the mystery that I don't know, but you know, it's one of those things. I've sat here, I thought about it for about 5 minutes, did not come any closer to the answer, so I have to be like, well, that's what I'm thinking right now. We'll see if I'm right.
Monokuma appears!
Hi, two of you. He's multiplied?
Wrong!
No, not multiplication. Just looks that way because of an illusion. Moving so fast it only looks like I've multiplied. Can't you guys tell? Which is the real Monokuma? Can we just get on the elevator already?
Boy!
You're not playing along.
Stop talking.
We're not here to play with you.
Okay. Hey! Hey!
Let's go. Please!
What the heck?
What the heck?
I'm pretty sure Hiro didn't do it.
Hey.
There's a place to talk about it. Save your accusations for when we get to the courtroom.
That's right.
She's right. Let's get down there first, and the story can really begin. Yeah, good idea. Yeah. Let's see what they have to say.
Yes.
Come on, Big Mac, let's do it! What do you gotta believe me.
Hey.
The story begins when I get down there. It appears the culprit's been confirmed. The trial will be over in no time. Are you listening? Wait till you get to the courtroom and begin your arguing. I'm talking to you now.
Just the worst. Damn.
I don't like Monokuma's carefree attitude. How did you move the body? I mean, I'm like, Sakura could have done it, but Sakura couldn't have done it because Sakura was with us. You know, whenever the body disappeared, the only people that were not accounted for were Hiro, who couldn't move it. Her, who we don't actually know where she was, but she also doesn't look big enough to move it on her own. She was down there with them, as was she, but they both went to the bathroom. They kind of vouched for each other. Although they did separate when they went to the bathroom, so who knows. And that's pretty much it. Byakuya was with us, Sakura, and me and Genocide were there. I don't like not being able to figure out every little bit out. When I see all of you gathered together like this, I realize just how few of you are left. Your school life is slowly reaching its climax.
Just the worst.
Only because of you. Why are you making us do such cruel things to each other?
What?
What? Do you really hate me so much? But I'm so cute.
Come on.
Stop goofing around and begin the trial. Don't rush me. Of course I'm going to start it. I'd never be like, stay tuned for the action-packed trial after the commercial break. I'd never hold out on you like that. But okay, let's begin. Go to your assigned seats. There aren't seats. So I have... Alright, it looks like I'm Louisiana colon composed. My aim probably doesn't need to be studied all that much, to be honest. Mine's pretty good.
Let's begin with a basic explanation.
I know.
Nah,
We already know who did it.
was that?
It was Hiro. He does not have an alibi for when the murders took place, and we found him in that suit. Don't try and deny it. You killed them.
I didn't. Someone knocked me out. I was asleep the whole time. I don't know anything about it.
Shut your murdering mouth, murderer!
Who are you calling a murderer?
I am sorry to say, Hiro, but we do have evidence.
Do you?
Blueprints for the suit. Parts we assume were used to build it,
You assume.
and all of it was found in your room. You have to admit, the evidence is quite compelling. It points to you as having created the suit and wearing it while committing crime after crime.
Except the suit actually prevents him from being able to do some of the things the crime requires.
How many times do I have to tell you? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Is Hiro really the killer, or anything else? We have to make that clear. Okay.
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough that you are the culprit.
What is Yashihiro's message? Is that just the... Yeah, okay.
I don't know anything about that stuff. It's not true. It's a conspiracy.
You're a conspiracy.
Hiro, why? Why did you kill them?
No. Just hold on a second.
That didn't help.
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough that you are the culprit.
I don't know anything about that stuff.
Justice cost.
It's not true. It's a conspiracy.
Hiro, why? Why did you kill them?
No. Just hold on a second.
Oh my god. This is so well done. I don't know.
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough.
Shoot.
Everything we found in your room.
It was just
The
blueprints.
blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough that you are the culprit.
Okay, let me look at this again. What? Can I actually look at them? Because it says that they have to be able to bend their waist, see their feet, or bend their waist more than 90 degrees. I wish I could actually see them.
I don't know anything about that stuff.
Because the costume doesn't really match the
It's a
blueprints.
conspiracy.
Hiro, why? Why did you kill them?
No. Just hold on a second.
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof
God
enough
dang it!
that you are the culprit.
I pressed the wrong button.
I don't know anything about that stuff. It's not true. It's a conspiracy.
Oh my god, this will take me forever.
Hiro, why? Why did you kill them?
No. Just hold on a second.
Everything we found in your room.
Yep.
The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough.
What? I don't know what you want. Arrgh.
Shoot.
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough that you are the culprit.
I don't know anything about that stuff. It's not true. It's a conspiracy.
I don't know.
Why did you kill them?
No, just hold on a second.
Oh, wait a second, I'm stupid. That was okay. I'm friggin' dumb.
Everything we found in your room.
Yeah, because the message has completely different handwriting. I can't believe I didn't notice that.
Are we sure Hero really made the...
I was trying to figure out a way to say that, but I didn't. I was trying to say that the like suit didn't bend the way that the blueprint said they should, but I didn't even look at the handwriting.
What do you mean?
Well, take a look at this. It's the note that Hero wrote, asking everyone to meet up after Alter Ego disappeared. The handwriting's obviously different, wouldn't you say? When you compare it to the blueprints.
There's no way you could think the same person made both of them.
Yeah, I was trying to prove it the wrong way.
Unless that person made it a point to disguise their handwriting.
No, the differences are bigger than that, I think.
Come on. I'm not smart enough to think of trying to change my handwriting anyway.
So Makoto, are you saying you don't think Hiro's the culprit?
And he's not the only one. I think Hero's innocent as well.
What? Then who was in that Robo-Justice suit? Is it like Hiro said? Was there really someone running around in a second suit?
I think someone just faked a lot of the
The
stuff.
suspicious individual hidden within the suit. Go ahead, Makoto. Tell them who it was.
Of course, he passed it off to me.
So? Who was in the Robo-Justice suit?
Hero.
I got it!
Yeah.
Other than Hero...
Yeah, it can't be anyone but Hero.
Anyone else it could have been.
I think the evidence was set up.
Obviously, he was the one in that particular suit. And we never found any kind of second suit.
Then there can be no doubt. Hero is the prime suspect.
That doesn't make any sense. You just said Hiro didn't do it.
It makes perfect sense. Hero was the suspicious individual in the suit, but he's not the culprit.
So what you're saying is...
That's right. The culprit in this case
Yep.
has nothing to do with being in the Robo-Justice.
I wouldn't say nothing to do. Well, actually, that's an interesting angle. I hadn't thought about that.
What?
Now that's a bold assumption.
And what reason do you have to make such a statement? You do have a reason, yes.
Because it'd be funny.
Of course. But before we get to that, there's something else we need to clarify first. So let's get that out of the way.
Hey, stop trying to boss us around.
He can do that when he stops being right.
All things have a proper order.
So what is it? What needs to be clarified?
We must clarify the method of transportation for
Well,
Taka's
Taka's body I know.
It would seem that his corpse was moved using certain particular items. Makoto, can you tell us what they were?
Man, why am I your monkey?
I got it!
Yep.
I got it! They were a dolly and a tarp, right? So, let's see if I can explain.
Yeah, that was weird.
Taka's body disappeared from the equipment room.
Yep, yeah, I knew that
And
one.
then we rediscovered it in the repository. And when we found it for the second time, it was wrapped in a blue tarp, right? It was the same tarp that, up until then, was stored in the equipment room. So the killer must have seen it there, and decided to use it when
Man.
they moved Taka's body. That way, they wouldn't leave any bloodstains while they were moving it.
Okay, that explains the tarp. And the dolly?
Same thing. I'm sure the dolly was in the equipment room when we first found Taka's body there. But when the body disappeared, so did the dolly. Later, when Taka's body reappeared in the repository, so did the dolly.
In other words, you think they used the dolly to move the body. Am I right? But are you sure you are not mistaken?
I'm pretty sure I'm not mistaken.
Are you absolutely positive the dolly was in the equipment room when we found Taka's body? That dolly was made specifically for moving large objects between the repository and the art room. It would be very strange indeed to discover it had made its way to the equipment room. Is it not possible that it was in the repository all along, and you simply didn't realize it?
She's raised an objection. How do you respond?
There is no shame in being wrong. Nobody expects much from you anyway.
Well, except for the blood track.
We've all accepted the fact that you rarely understand what is going on around you.
Man, you should not mess with the main character in a game. Wow, I've never had anyone sound so nice while being so mean. Now I can change her mind. Sure. So about reloading. So after this next we're going to add one more ingredient to the recipe. By the screen, underneath the tempo marker, you'll see your ammo count. So now there hasn't really been a limit on how you destroy your opponent's statements. Now on, just locking on and pressing that won't be enough to handle them. Now it'll cost you 1 bullet to destroy a single remark. Once you run out of bullets, you can't destroy any more statements, no matter how locked on you are. However, you can reload by pressing the button. Okay, that's dumb. You already know this one.
You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Away with you. You miserable wretch. I cannot agree. You are a fool. Do your worst. You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Away with you. You miserable wretch. I cannot agree. You are a fool. I cannot agree.
This should prove it.
That was weird. I wonder how I had to go through that just to show her one piece of evidence. But okay, I guess they're just wanting me to have to do that a little bit more often.
If you're asking for proof that the dolly moved, I have it right
I'm
here.
surrounded by dead people.
When I found the dolly in the repository, one of the wheels had a blood stain on it. There was a pool of blood in the equipment room with a tire mark in it that matched the dolly wheel's tread. The killer probably rolled the dolly through the blood on accident as they wheeled the body out of the room. And as the blood dried on the tire, they moved the body into the repository. So there's my proof that the dolly was used to
I don't know why you made me go through all that just to prove a really simple thing. Gee, does Celeste really hate me that much? Well, no, she's guilty, and she's mad that you're getting onto her.
Well, anyway, that was just something we had to get out of the way. Let's get back to the main subject.
Yeah, the subject of how Robo-Justice didn't do it. Because if it's not a killer robot, then...
It's a fighting
what kind
robot.
of robot is it?
I'm not sure that really matters.
I'd be happy to explain why the occupant of the suit couldn't possibly be the killer.
I would too.
If you look back on how the body was transported,
Yep.
it will become immediately
I figured that part out as well. It's because it can't bend at the waist.
As we know, Taka was killed in the equipment room. And from there, the body was moved to the repository, correct?
Yep.
Yeah, the culprit wrapped the body in the tarp, then loaded it onto the dolly and wheeled it off, right?
Wait, but that's totally correct.
As we know, Taka was killed in the equipment room. And from there, the body was moved to the
I don't understand why that didn't work. Because it says right here that you can't bend at the waist. Wait, that's not the dolly. I need the dolly.
Pository, correct?
Yeah, the culprit wrapped the body in the tarp, then loaded it onto the dolly and wheeled it off, right?
Now, keep in mind that the dolly doesn't have a handle.
Oh, I just had to wait longer.
Oh, yeah, but even without a handle, all you'd have to do is bend
I just
over.
didn't wait long enough. Dang it. I was being too smart.
You're absolutely right that you could push a dolly without a handle if you stoop down low. But if you were wearing that suit, do you think you could actually get into a position like that?
No, you could not.
What do you mean?
Think back to what you said when we were all checking out the suit together. Remember?
I'm as blind as a bat in here. I can't see my feet at all. I'm surprised you could get anywhere in this thing. I'm telling you, it wasn't me. And not to mention, you totally can't bend at the waist. It's like a pretty obvious oversight.
When you're in that suit, not only can you not see your feet, but you can't even bend at the waist.
Which is a typo in the stupid thing that says you can't bend more than 90 degrees.
Am I right about that?
Now that you mention it, yeah.
It seems like it'd be awfully hard to push that dolly if you couldn't bend over.
Well, what's to stop you from simply pushing the dolly with your feet?
When you can't even see your feet? You really think someone could kick the dolly all that
Especially
way?
when I only had like a minute or two.
Yeah, it'd be totally impossible. Not that I can say for sure myself.
On top of that, if you were wearing such a rigid, cumbersome suit, it's very unlikely you would have the dexterity to go about wrapping the body in a tarp.
Well, I mean, isn't that just a matter of taking off the suit when you're ready to move the
You
body?
can't take off the suit.
I got it! I don't think taking off the suit was an option. If you remember...
Yep.
That's true. It seems impossible to put the suit on or take it off without help.
Then, you really can't take it off by yourself? Hero wasn't just making it up?
Of course I wasn't making it
He's
up.
not that creative.
If he could have gotten it off by himself, I don't think he would have let us see him wearing it. Showing up in the suit was basically an invitation for everyone to suspect him.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right.
So, it's really, really true that Robo Justice couldn't have moved the dolly?
Yep.
To be clear, whoever did move the body, it couldn't have been Hero in the robot suit, correct?
Yep.
No, wait. Just a second, if you please. Have you forgotten about the picture that I took? You all got a good look at it, did you not? The image of Hifumi being dragged away by Robo Justice? If whoever was in that suit is not the culprit, how do you explain that?
Yeah, and that's what I never quite figured out.
Besides, do you remember what the now deceased
Yes, I remember that
Hifumi
too.
said?
The guy hit me.
So long as those facts exist, the proper conclusion is beyond question. The individual inside the suit and the culprit are one and the same. It was Hero, without a doubt.
She is very insistent on this.
Yeah. Yeah, that's gotta be right.
Hold on a second.
It's still far too early to reach that conclusion. Besides, there's no hurry to decide who did it before we rush to a verdict. Shouldn't
You've
we
already made this
explore
argument. We already
every
agreed to it.
single Instead of seizing on one viewpoint, the truth is uncovered by analyzing things from every angle.
Perhaps, but where do we go from here?
Let's review this series of unfortunate events from the beginning. Maybe we'll uncover something new.
Alright.
What a pain in the ass!
I don't disagree, but our lives are on the line. If this is what it takes, we have to do it.
Plus, maybe we'll get to find out where the heck Kyoko was when everything went down.
All right then, let's take another look back at what happened. I suppose we could start with this morning.
All right.
4 of us gathered together in the dining hall. Makoto, Hina, Kyoko, and myself. We waited there for quite a while, but nobody else showed up, so we went to look for everyone. That was around 8 a.m.
And as soon as we split up, Kyoko went missing.
Soon after that,
She is really on
Celeste in the
Kyoko.
rec room and quickly came to get Makoto and me.
It seems I was unconscious for about an hour after I was attacked by my mystery assailant. I know it was an hour because I remember being attacked a little after 7.
That was when we saw Celeste's picture and discovered that her assailant had been wearing a strange costume.
Yep.
As it turns out, it was Robo-Justice. It also soon became clear that this same Robo-Justice had abducted Hifumi. We were soon joined in our search by Byakuya and Toko, and then went on to find Hifumi
We don't get to
in
point
the
out her
library.
contradictions at this point.
He was injured, so we took him to the nurse's office and resumed our search for the suspect. But not long after leaving the nurse's office...
What's wrong?
When Celeste told us that, we decided to split up and search the second floor.
We did just split up, didn't we?
And soon after that,
I saw someone moving around on the 3rd floor, and I yelled out to everyone as soon as I did.
and then,
Yep, downstairs. So this is where I don't see how Celeste could have done it.
at that point we decided to divide up into 2 groups. Celeste, Hina, and I went back to the nurse's office, while Sakura, Byakuya, and Toko chased after the suspect. When we got back to the nurse's office, we found Hifumi.
Except he wasn't really dead.
And that's when we heard the body discovery announcement. I left Celeste and Hina there and headed back to...
Meanwhile, we must have found both bodies at almost exactly the same time, because we heard the same announcement not long after we discovered his body.
Alright.
And that's when I told you guys about Hifumi. Then the 3 of us headed for the nurse's office.
Cool beans.
But right after we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste, who'd arrived after us. And she told us something very surprising. We rushed back to the nurse's office and saw that she was right.
Then we remembered we'd left Toko past.
Yeah, this is part of the case that doesn't make sense to me and I haven't figured out. And it's annoying me because it's like they're teasing me with the fact I haven't figured it out yet.
But when we got there, we discovered that now Taka's next thing we knew, we were searching this, and after some time...
Celeste informed us that she'd found the bodies, and we all headed to the repository, which is where we rediscovered the corpses.
I think that about covers it.
I see. The whole thing sounds exceptionally complicated.
It does.
It certainly seems to me that these are not a simple series of connected events.
Okay, well, if that's true, then what?
Rather than a single series of events, I think we have to consider each murder a separate situation.
Alright.
And from there, we can uncover the contradictions surrounding all of them. Now then, let's get started, beginning with what happened to Taka.
Alright, good. Taka's the murder I have a lot more information on and a lot more understanding of. Alright, let's do this. Like I said, I'm good on Taka.
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi, or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last
What makes you say that?
because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
Damn it. I know what the answer is, we're not waiting until the actual statement I have to counter.
Regarding Taka's death, before Hifumi. Or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Should probably just wait for the whole thing to go through before I...
The Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer 3, while Taka's death came from a swing of Justice Hammer 4.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi. Or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the
I don't know how to make that clear other than what I'm already doing.
Justice Hammer 3, while Taka's death came from a swing of Justice Hammer 4.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
Okay. I don't really...
So, regarding Taka's death,
None of these seem to do... I can try the order, but I don't know...
or perhaps it was
I don't know why that would work.
We already know what order
I can
they
try
were
it.
killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true
Damn
that
it!
Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer 3, while Taka's death came from a swing of Justice Hammer 4.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
That doesn't mean anything. I mean, like I said, I don't know why this would work.
regarding Taka's death,
The Order of the
I
Hammers.
wonder if he died before Hifumi. Or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true.
Hey, I
that
just got
Hifumi
it!
was killed with Justice Hammer 3, while Taka's death came from a swing of Justice Hammer 4.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died
I'm so
before
tired of going through
Hifumi,
these multiple times. Go
or
her.
perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
Alright. So,
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice.
okay, apparently that is it. Do I just say that that's not necessarily related? Or they could do it in any order they wanted to?
Hold on. There's no reason to assume that the
If that's
hammers
it,
were
god
used
dang
in
it.
the same order as their numbers.
I was looking for a clear contradiction.
If anything, that's just another way the killer tried to disguise their actions.
So you're saying the culprit wanted us to think the hammers were used in order, but in reality, Taka was killed before Hifumi?
Well, yeah, we know that much.
Okay then, let's see the proof.
There is.